First of all, my name is Stephen Kilfoyle, and this is my wife, Maddie. She's going to be the camera person tonight for me, and I'm going to film this briefly and edit it. So if you guys don't mind, if you do, I'll make sure that we don't have you showing, but you're here. We are part of Kitchen Corner Healthy Cooking, which is a sub-unit of healthy cooking out of McKinney. We're two parts. We have the healthy cooking classes that we hold at the dealership in McKinney, and then we also do one-on-one cooking with families. We come to you, like I said, take a day off, no cooking. We come in and prepare a whole meal for you. Our whole goal is to teach people how to cook more healthy and show them ways to pair the right foods, help them save on their groceries, gain back a little bit of time, and have a lot of fun. So tonight, what we're going to do is talk about a very powerful salad. It's called Nutrition Made Easy today, and I'm going to give you a few tidbits. So what foods do people tend to crave?
Carbs, sugars.
Okay, yes. Notice nobody said fruit or vegetables, right?
Well, that's what I crave.
Right. But for the most part. The reason why is because there's a little chemical in the brain called dopamine, and that makes you have happy memories and good times and a desire to return to the crime scene. Can you name 3 dopamine inhibitors? Sugar, salt, fat. When all 3 are combined, it is a very powerful, and the result is cravings. And the restaurant industry knows this, and they've really worked hard on getting you addicted to their food, so you come back for more and more and more. Our body, though, we can't operate on high all of the time. Eventually, it's got to readjust to those high fats and salt and sugar, alcohol, and then our waistline kind of starts to do this. So what I'm going to try to show you is a way to cut back on having to go out. You can cook at home, and if you lower that fat, salts, and sugar, you will lose weight. Your body will readjust, so it'll actually start feeling better, and you'll gain more energy back. Versus just going out to fast foods, which a lot of people do because of time. They say, oh darn, I forgot the fall or whatever. Let's go to McDonald's, let's go to Burger Alley or wherever. So we're going to focus on getting more fiber, fruits, and vegetables into the diet. Here's some statistics on some of the diseases in the United States. According to the American Institute of Cancer Research, 1 in 3 women will have cancer in her lifetime. And guess what? For me, it's worse. It's 1 in 2. So I have a 50-50 shot. Not good, right? 35 to 60% of cancers are related to diet. Can actually be prevented, even cured through the diet. And according to the Cancer Project, tumors can grow inside of you for 5 to 40 years before they're even detectable by the x-ray. So they also said that 1 in 3 Americans are pre-diabetic, and about 90% of those 1 in 3 are not even aware that they are. Finally, according to the American Heart Association, heart disease is right now presently the leading cause of death in the U.S. Sounds kind of grim, right? But there's good news. There's a lot we can do at home in our kitchens to prevent these diseases. For example, if you go to the Olive Garden and you order pasta with marinara sauce, you're going to get about 30 to 40 grams of not so good fat. If you take that exact same pasta and marinara sauce and cook it at home, you're reducing that down to 8 to 9 grams of fat. Why is that? Well, you're in control of what you buy at the store. You're not in control of what they buy and put on your table at a restaurant. So when you eat out, you lose control of what's in your food. And what's some other reasons to cook at home? Cheaper. Save you some money. Definitely. When I come and prepare the meal for a family, I prepare a meal for 6 people. I'm talking about main course, a salad, and dessert. It costs me less than $12 to do that whole entire meal. Not only that, but I cook it in 35 minutes. Now you're really curious, right? So I'm here to give you some more tools in your toolbox to hopefully inspire you to cook more at home. So you have those recipes that I've given you there on the table. Feel free to use any of those. I'm going to cover this one in particular tonight. This is a very powerful one, and it's actually not listed in here. And I thought this one was a very important one to use. And this one's called a cabbage, carrot, and apple salad. Now what I have here is I have a quarter head of white cabbage. And you notice I still have the core, right? When most people prepare cabbage, what do? They peel it back and they cut out the core and throw it away, right? Don't. You know why? This core contains huge digestive enzymes which help you reduce the gassiness effect of food in general and helps you digest it better. Also, I washed this, but I didn't peel it away. If there were any rusty ones, I did, but for the most part. I'm going to be using the entire quarter head of cabbage in this salad. You like that?
Yeah.
That's kind of neat, huh?
It's really cool.
Really nice. Did you know that?
I thought it just kept it fresher. You weren't supposed to cut it out until you were finished with it.
No.
No, you were supposed to eat it.
You eat it, yeah. We're going to eat
I
it
didn't know
today.
that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for you. It has lots of digestive enzymes in it. Also, when they put a head of cabbage side by side in the laboratories with cancer cells in a petri dish, they begin to shrink. Cabbage is alkaline in its raw state, but in its cooked state, it can become acidic. Except when I cook it for you, I keep it alkaline.
Did you do that with vinegar?
Oh, have me over for dinner, I'll show you exactly how I do it. So we have the green cabbage, and I'm using the number 2 cone. You know how I know it's a number 2 cone?
Because it has a
It
number.
says number 2.
on it.
It's got
Yeah.
a number 2 on it.
So now I'm going to go and put some pretty red cabbage in there. Same thing, keep that core. The core is good. It's good for you. You like this, don't you?
It looks fun.
Oh, it is. It gets it done. Maddie likes it, don't you? One of her favorite tools.
That's Maddie
That's
too.
Maddie too, so you're right, Maddie knows it.
This thing is
That's
great.
Maddie,
It
too.
will, oh, is it really, Maddie? Oh, wow. This is great for grinding cheese. You can take and zest oranges and lemons, garlic. Oh, wow, it can do everything.
It looks
All these
fun.
different cones. And it's fun.
It's so much.
Makes a lot of noise, doesn't
I
it?
know.
Yeah.
But it's good.
But it's good.
Yeah.
And now we're going to take that core and put it in there. Because we need it to help us digest.
Yay.
Okay. Just push that piece out. Okay, so I've taken my red and my green cabbage. I'm going to switch over to my number 1 cone. That one didn't make it, so. This is the number 1 cone. See? Number 1. And what I'm going to do with this is some carrots. Oh, yeah. Do you know why we put carrots in there? What do carrots have? Beta carotene. Did you know that if you consume enough beta-carotene daily, you can reduce your chance of getting cancer by 25 to 35%. One serving of beta-carotene a day. Pretty cool, huh?
How many carrots is a serving?
On preference. I didn't have my big old long 9-inchers, so I'm having to put 4. Normally I would put 2, but I'd get those gigantic carrots. But I got little shorties, so I had to put the 4.
So usually about 2 carrots then, usually.
Yeah, 2 good sized 9-inch carrots with a big base. And again, I didn't peel these.
I don't feel them, never.
Good, just wash them. Most of your vitamins and minerals are in the peel.
That's why I have Maddie clean off her watermelon and even eat the white part.
I eat some. I always
We
clean
do?
it out. There's
Do you?
never any. There's never
Now I'm
any
gonna put some
water.
radishes in there, but that's okay. If you don't like radishes, they'll be so scrunched up that you'll never know that they're there.
I've never tried them.
Really? Oh, you'll like them. They're good. You don't have to use the outside. You can always throw them inside here too. You put 2 or 3 extra and get them going. Like this. Then you won't get anything
So
caught.
cool.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave those in there so you can have a bite. Now celery. Celery is great, except nobody likes it because of the strings, right?
We don't mind.
Well, guess what? With Salad Master, it takes the celery and it shreds it, but it leaves the string out of the salad. It's like we say in Salad Master, there's no strings attached. So you got the celery there, but we got the strings out.
I wish I had one of those.
Oh,
Those.
well, you can't have this one, it's mine.
No.
Now, you know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Why? What do you think about apples that are so special that makes the doctor stay away? Oh, if you get a seed or 2, don't worry, just call it a nut.
Yeah. Seeds are good for you. Watermelon seeds are good for you.
Yeah, and it's not
Almond
true
seeds are
that
good
a
for
tree
you.
won't grow in your stomach, like
Yeah.
Grandma used to say.
I know.
My grandfather told me that chocolate milk came from brown cows, and for the longest time I believed him. And I thought, what? I got older, I said, they don't. Not brown cows. Now we're going to put a green apple. Yeah. There are lots of good vitamin C. And another, what do you think it is that fruits are particularly helpful in? Antioxidants. Helps you fight off colds. That's why they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
That
Oh,
one
that
is really
makes-
good on salads.
That makes sense
Yeah. I don't want to put apple seeds in here. Now, I was telling you, we're going to zest a lemon. What happens to apple when it gets exposed to light and air?
Starts oxidizing.
Right, so we're going to put a little bit of zest in there, and then I'm going to juice this lemon over that to help slow the oxidation down on the apple. Plus, we're going to grab some vitamin C out of this thing. Got to have a healthy, good cancer-fighting salad. There have been people that use this salad on a regular basis that have actually lowered their medicine just using this one salad. Now, here we go. Yeah.
I like lemon juice.
Me too. And Orange.
It has vitamin C in it.
yes. Now we're just going to take him up against the roller and just put him in there. There we go. All right.
Smells good.
Okay. I'm going to run back here real quick and rinse these off. And I'll be right back.
Oh,
I might need your assistance.
yay.
She's got the apron.
She's ready.
Do you like to cook?
Okay.
Do you like to cook, Maddie?
Yeah, but I don't really do it. I want to be a cook, and I also want to be an astronomer, and I don't know what to do.
Maybe you
So-
can be both.
Yeah.
Astronomers have to eat too.
And if you would just, thanks. Now, every good salad needs a little bit of salt. This is a good salt,
It's a pink.
the pink one from the Himalayas, yes. It's very important that you do not use iodized salt. That's not good for you. Himalayan sea salt is fine.
Yep.
Also the Mediterranean sea salt too. A little bit of pepper, not too much. A little bit of apple cider vinegar
Yummy. And olive oil.
and olive oil, yes. Now, this is where I'm going to need your assistance.
Yay. Taste it.
Taste testing. Oh, you're gonna do some work.
Tossing.
Yay.
Would you be so kind as to toss this for me? And I will begin to move on.
Do it gently, okay?
Toss it really good. There's an excellent website source out there called ewg.org, and it gives you this year's, the 2019 Dirty Dozen and the 2019 Clean 15, yes. Those are, this year, the Dirty Dozen are strawberries, spinach, kale, nectarines, apples, grapes, peaches, cherries, pears, tomatoes, celeries, and potatoes. If you buy those from a store like Kroger's or Walmart, you're taking a risk of having a very high exposure to pesticides. That's why it's really good to go to our local farmers markets and support our local farmer and buy them from him. Or even better, grow it in your backyard. I've got a real good friend, she does a raised garden and she has a magnificent one started so far. I'm jealous. I'm gonna get mine going, but I probably won't be able to do it until next year. So I have to rely upon our local farmers market, which is great, because right there in the new park in Crossroads, they have a fantastic one every Saturday.
I don't think that we could put a garden in our backyard because
We've tried our backyard, and I
But-
couldn't
Is
get
it
very
because
much
of
here.
the
It's the clay.
sun? Oh,
It's the clay.
oh, that's why you do a raised
Yeah,
garden.
that
no,
was,
it's because of Buddy.
and now we have.
I want a dog.
No, we have a sulcata tortoise in our backyard. who we
Is he a
feed.
big one?
Yeah, he's about this big.
Oh.
He would
And do
destroy
you have a
it.
So
garden?
you like to eat the lettuce? Well, if it's raised, you can get up there.
In the front.
In
Yeah.
front with the rest of
Well,
the-
I have, like, mint and basil and some lavender and some herbs growing.
Let's get some
Yeah, we do
out
have herbs
and
too,
try
but
it.
during the summer we plant
Sure.
our herbs back in the yard.
Yes.
Yeah, with the rest of it.
Yeah, just whatever. I know, that's what we do.
Yeah, because we have tried that on the ground.
Did
and
you stir it up real good, Maddie?
Mm-hmm. She got it really mixed well. Sure.
website that-
It's
Yes.
Environmental Working Group, it's EWG.
There you go.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
And it stands
All
for Environmental, thank you.
work